Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to The Done Creative. For today's pick a card reading, we are going to be asking what blessings are coming into your life next. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever it is that you're watching this is the perfect time for the message that you will receive. If you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes and try to center your energy, take a couple of deep breaths, and focus on the piles 1, 2, and 3, and choose the pile or piles that resonates with you most. I will go ahead and give you a moment to decide. Okay, group number 1, let's see what blessings are coming into your life next. So the first thing that is standing out to me is that there's dog hair on this card. Just kidding. Lots of green. There is some green in this one, green here, green, green. Really everything but this one here. There's lots of green and yellow as well. And even orangey, kind of orangish yellow. So I'm thinking heart chakra and solar plexus and even sacral chakra is kind of the chakra points that we're going to be talking about today with these blessings that are coming into your life. But I think for a lot of you, you've had this period of time where you just felt like almost defeated about your goals or your wishes, and you just kind of lost that sense of faith maybe. And with this have faith and believe card, it's like you've lost that faith, but because this is a blessings that is coming your way, I can see now that you're going to regain your faith. It's like all your prayers are starting to be answered, and not maybe at the speed of light or all at once, but it's slowly beginning to happen for you. And I think a lot of you have been almost afraid to act because maybe you don't know the full plan for this thing that you want to do in your life, or with this person, maybe you don't know a person well enough to take that next step with them in a relationship. With this make a commitment card, I'm seeing for a good number of you this has to do with the relationship. Whether it's a new one or an existing relationship, we can always level up our relationships. There is no perfect relationship, so there is always room for growth. So whether you're already committed or looking to get into a committed relationship, it looks like that energy would fully support you at this time. And again, like I said with the have faith and believe, whatever it is that you're going after, just have full faith that you have everything you need to make this thing happen, and believe. But again, just like a lot of these people say, oh, the law of attraction doesn't work for me, because they're sitting at home and saying their affirmations and doing their visualizations, but they're not doing anything action oriented. They're not taking the steps required to make these things happen. They're not making the phone calls. They're not putting their money where their mouth is, so to speak. And I think you guys, because this is blessings coming into your life, you're going to know what to do. You're going to know that next step to take with this act rather than wait card. You're going to know what direction to go. You're going to know what to do, how to do it. And you're just going to be like leaping around, la-di-da, like really excited about what's going on. Then you have dedicated effort. So this thing that you're going after, or the things that you want to happen in your life, or the changes you want to make in your life, they're not, again, like I said, just going to happen overnight out of the blue. They're going to take your dedicated effort. They're going to take your time, your planning, and your attention to detail, because this guy here is painting this great big mural, it looks like, and he's just working on the edge here. But even though a mural takes up so much space, you do have to plan for the bigger picture, literally. But at the same time, you have to make sure those details completely shine, because it is such a huge piece. And I think for you guys, this blessing, these blessings that are coming to you, this is a big deal. This is something you've been praying about or wishing or hoping for your whole life, whether it's something to do with your career or a relationship or buying a new home or a new car. It's something that you've been wanting or planning for a long time. And I just saw for a few of you that you're planning to start a family, planning to have children, or for some others of you, it's planning to start a new project that you have to plant the seed for and then let it incubate, let it sit in that womb and take the steps that it's required to birth this thing into reality. And then you have the sunlight and environment cards, and a great deal of these do seem to be taking place outdoors. So for me, green also to me signifies leaves and nature in general. And then with the sunlight card here, I think you're going to be really benefiting from getting out in nature. And I just saw for a lot of you, it's like you haven't really wanted to be outside because maybe where you're living it's been too hot, or if you're on the other side of the globe from where I'm at, maybe it's been too cold, or just there's been something about the environment that hasn't been very and I just got the picture of smoke. So maybe you live in an area where there's been a lot of wildfires and it's just been really miserable to go outside. But I think for most people, I'm sensing heat because of sunlight. But now that we're coming into September, into those autumn months, if you're watching this right when I'm posting it, but if not, take what resonates. I think it's going to become more bearable for you to get outside. And I think you guys have this intense connection to nature. So when you can be outside, soaking in that vitamin D, getting really aligned with your inner self, and possibly being barefoot or swimming or planting a garden or working in a garden, that's when you guys just really get tapped into your inner self. So I think for you guys, it's the weather's going to change enough to where you're actually going to be able to do the things you want to do outside coming up. But I'm going back to this make a commitment card. Whatever it is that is coming up for you guys, it's not just going to be some fly-by-night deal that comes and goes and it's no big deal. This is going to be something that's going to require, with the make a commitment and dedicated effort, it's going to require a lot of your time and energy and effort. But to me, I feel like this is just, you would have it no other way. You just want to spend all your time dedicating yourself to this thing, whatever it may be. But you guys are just going to have the full support of the universe on this thing. So just keep your hopes up, believe, have faith, get out in nature, connect with your heart chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus. Really just get in touch with your inner self. Make a plan, and you guys are on your way to receiving all these great blessings coming to you. So I think that's all I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so much again for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And let me know if this resonated. I always love to hear what you guys have to say, and I really truly do hope to see you guys back at the Done Creative. All right, thanks. Bye. All right, group number 2, let's see what blessings are coming into your life next. Okay, I can never get these straight, and my table is completely sideways, so to me these all are flowing this way. I hope they look straight on the monitor, but whatever we have, we're going to roll with it here. So the first thing that's really standing out to me for you guys is maybe you're coming out of a time where you just felt almost like group number 1, this sense of defeat or just not knowing a direction to go. And the blessings that are coming into your life are you're going to start seeing clearly, more clearly, this sense of direction or this sense of purpose in your life. And I see this lady standing up here on this mountain overlooking this water here. So it's almost to me like you're going to get this higher above vantage point and you can really see the whole forest, the ocean, just everything that's out in front of you. Whereas maybe before you haven't had an opportunity to really see much farther than a couple feet in front of you every step you take. The way you're going to get here is to learn how to trust. And I think for a lot of you, this is trusting in yourself. You guys don't have a huge problem trusting in those that you care about, but I think you guys, I just saw somebody like getting intuitive ideas, but thinking, oh, who am I to write that book? Who am I to make that YouTube channel? Who am I to make this beautiful thing come into the world? I don't have the skills or the know-how to do this, but that's where you're wrong, because you guys do. You have this really divine and innate gift to bring beautiful things into this world. And all you have to do is trust yourself. And one of the best ways you can start cultivating this relationship of trust with yourself is to meditate or spend time doing some sort of creative or artistic thing that really brings you joy. That's one way you can kind of get in that zone to really listen to that intuition and know what the next best steps are for you. And because this is a blessing coming into your life, this is going to be something that you're going to be starting to be able to do, is to trust yourself and your own inner guidance. And then you have the blessed change card. So there is a major change that brings really big blessings and abundance coming into your life, whether that's a move to somewhere else that you have always wanted to live but just didn't have the money or the resources to get there, or a job change, or just something within like your family dynamic that's changing. If you're single, maybe you are getting a partner, or if you do have a partner and don't have children, maybe you guys are going to find out you're having a baby or something like that. But whatever this blessing is, it's going to change your life for the better. It's going to be something that if you haven't wanted it for a long time, it's going to feel like, wow, now my life feels right, or everything feels complete. And then you have your on the right path card here. This change that's happening for you guys is going to make you really have this sense of purpose in your life and feel like you're doing what you came onto this earth to do. You're finally going to have that inspiration. There's going to be this just overflow of inspiration coming to you guys. And then you have the music card, and I like to think inspiration is that more sacral chakra, that orange energy that comes from your womb center. And the music and inspiration card do go hand in hand. So I think you guys are people who would greatly benefit from listening to music as you meditate, or listening to music as you do this artistic thing, or just work on things around your house. If you can be listening to music as you clean or something like that, it would really benefit you guys and almost help bring this blessed change into alignment in your life quicker. And then for a handful of you guys, I do feel like you do make your own music in some way, whether that's playing an instrument or making digital music on the computer or singing, whatever that means to you. You're going to be finding a way to do that. Even if it's not for money, it may just be something you do for your own enjoyment, and it really brings you happiness and inspires you in other areas of your life. Kind of going back to that beginning part where I was talking about feeling defeated, you're kind of coming out of that now, and you're going to see the good in everything. This lady just looks like she's just radiating gratitude. She's hugging the sun, if that were even possible. She just feels like everything is beautiful, and even the things that aren't beautiful, there is beauty held within those things. And I just feel like you guys are going to really start seeing the bright side of life, and things are just really going to come into alignment for you when you can just put out this signal of gratitude to the universe. It's just like you're this beacon that is just radiating this gratitude and positivity and happiness, and you're just going to bring so much more of that into your life because you are on this high vibration. And one way to get there is to be eating whole plant-based foods, organic foods that aren't sprayed with chemicals or heavily processed to where they're such a low vibration, or a bunch of dead animals on your plate. I feel like you guys are going to be, if you've been trying to lose weight or just get healthier, I think the blessed change coming into your life is the energy is going to be right for you to be able to do that. And I don't think it's just your eating, but it's going to be also your exercise or the way that you move your body to feel productive and happy and healthy. But I think for a lot of you guys, it is going to have to do with eating right to have your body feel right. Because if you're not giving your body the right fuel, you can work out as much as you want, but your workout may not pack the punch you want it to, no pun intended, if you're not eating right for your body, giving your body the nutrients it needs to repair muscles that you're working out and things like that. So I think for you guys, if it's been hard for you to eat right and exercise and all those fun things that go along with a healthy lifestyle, you guys are just going to be in the flow and in the zone and really be able to implement any kind of changes in that area of your life that you're looking to do. And yeah, I think that's all I'm really seeing for you guys, but this looks great. There are a lot of good blessings coming your way, a big blessed life change that is just going to bring you so much happiness, joy, and abundance. And listen to that music, trust your inner self, feel your body the way that it needs to be nourished so that you can attract all these beautiful things into your life. You're going to be very inspired, you're going to be seeing the positive in things, and you are on the right path. So thank you guys again. Let me know below if this resonates or what you thought, or if this pertains to your life in any way. And as always, thanks again for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you guys back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 3, let's see what blessed changes are coming your way soon. For the life of me, I can never get these straight, but try as I might. Okay, what's really standing out to me, first and foremost, is so many of these cards just play beautifully together. I think for a while now, you guys have felt there is a connection to you guys, to group 2 and group 3. I think these energies are reflecting what's going on in the astrology. There is a lot of change. There is a lot of shaking up of things that just haven't been working in all areas of everybody's life. The things that we've been doing just to cope or get through the day aren't working anymore, because we are meant to evolve ourselves and put ourselves out there more and be able to do more from our heart center. You guys have maybe been feeling a lot like group 1 and also even a little bit like group 2, just kind of lost or without this sense of direction in life. I think it's funny how all 3 groups have kind of this undercurrent of kind of directionlessness with certain areas of life, and every single pile so far, and you guys included, are coming out of that, and you're coming into this really beautiful time where things are happening. So you have the Seek card, you have Listen to your intuitive feelings, you have Power, Use your wisdom. You guys are really going to be tapping into that inner knowledge, that inner self, that higher self, that soul aspect of yourself that knows what they're here to do, their purpose here on earth, and you're going to be listening to those feelings within. And you may just get these ideas or feelings or just intuitions out of the blue that you really need to stop doing something, or you need to, out of nowhere, you feel like, hey, I could do this thing, I could do that thing. Maybe you're listening to a YouTube channel and someone's talking about something, you're like, hey, I could write a book. Hey, I could start painting, whatever this pertains to you. But I think for some of you as well, there is a sense of letting go of something you know isn't serving you. And whatever things have kind of been popping into your mind as I've been talking about the things you could do and the things you should let go of, those are the things that you should focus on, because I think those are the things that your intuition is telling you, yes, this is what you should be going after. This is what you should be letting go of. As a blessing coming up for you guys, you're going to finally feel that sense of inner power. If you felt powerless in a job that you're in, or a relationship, or just in life in general, like there's really no sense of passion or drive where even your hobbies or things that you used to enjoy are concerned, maybe they've lost their luster a little bit, or you just kind of feel blah about almost every area of life. You guys are going to start coming out of that and really getting this sense of wonder, almost like a child with this playtime card. You're going to understand the importance of allowing more joy and playtime into your life, because I think a lot of you guys are pretty serious people, especially where your goals and aspirations are concerned. You don't have time to F around. You guys are go, 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 get it done. No matter what, I gotta finish this thing. It comes above all my Netflix and my friends and hanging out. It has to be done. And I think you guys are going to let loose a little bit, because you're going to realize you can hold on so tightly and work and work and work and work and do all these things. But if you're not refilling that creative well, or that, recharging your batteries, you're going to burn out quick. And you guys are coming into this time of rebirth where even if you're working on the same projects or the same relationships or just staying in the same environment, you guys are going to be doing it in a new way. So maybe you've been living in a house and you've rearranged it God knows how many times, but no matter what you do, you just almost feel like there's always clutter. There's never room for everything. I can go through and get rid of a bunch of things, but it seems like the next month there's already stuff piled up by my door again. And like that's totally my life at times. It's just I feel like nothing is ever where it's always supposed to be, but I think we all feel like that, but that's usually a reflection of your inner feelings, and your inner environment usually mirrors in your external environment. But I think for that example I was using, that actually is for a couple people that need to hear that. And it's not just an example. That is one of the things they're trying to get a handle on here, is just feeling in control of their home environment and their belongings. Are your possessions possessing you, or do you possess your possessions? Is kind of the feeling I'm getting. But if that example doesn't work for you guys, you can twist it to make it fit what it is that you're intuitively knowing that this is about for you guys. But the blessed change is you're going to be able to get a handle on this stuff. And if you're this person with the clutter, you're going to figure out a way or a system to keep the clutter at bay. Or even if that's in your mind only, like the cluttered mind, you're going to find a way. I just saw, she's meditating. So it's almost like you guys will find a way through meditation or some sort of physical activity or creative endeavor to really center your energy and keep yourself out of your head and more in your heart and in your body. So one great way for you to do that would be to spend more time outdoors. And I think in my readings, I'm always stressing, meditate, spend time outdoors. But I really don't think those things could be said enough, because they are very vitally important to our human bodies. We were once very connected to the earth, and we've gotten so far away from that in today's society. We live in buildings with Wi-Fi, and we wear shoes on our feet constantly. And as a human body, we weren't designed to do that. We were supposed to live out in nature, and at least in unison with nature as much as we could. But of course, we've gotten away from that. But the closer you guys can get to nature, the more you're going to tap into that inner power, and you're going to be able to use your wisdom. But you have the Seek card and you use your wisdom. So I think a lot of you guys are going to be very inquisitive about the things that are bringing you joy. Maybe you discover a new topic or a new type of workout, like a Tai Chi or Qigong or something like that you maybe have heard of before, but you didn't really know what it was. But maybe now you can't get enough of researching this thing. And I just saw for a few of you, you've been really looking into your astrology chart, or wanting to start looking into your astrology chart because you want answers about yourself. And that's one great way to find answers about yourself, is to look into your birth chart. And I follow Vedic astrology, but whatever astrology resonates for you is the best one for you to use. It looks like there are a lot of blessings. You're really going to get tapped into that inner power, that inner strength. You're going to be seeking answers to things and using your wisdom to the best of your ability. Your intuition's going to be on point coming up. You're going to be allowing yourself more time to play and have more fun. You're going to be spending time outdoors, and that will help you tap into that inner source of power. And there is a major rebirth going on in your life, in different areas of your life, multiple areas of your life. I feel like for most of you, it's relationships, career, home life, all the things. There's this almost underlying current of rebirth in that for you guys. So absolutely beautiful blessings and energy coming your way. Just tap into that inner self and you will be limitless, really. So yeah, let me know below if this resonates or what you thought about it. And as always, you guys, thanks again for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you back at the Den Creative. All right, bye.